Biafra will come. You either allow us to go in peace or you are going to remain pieces and Biafra will still go. And you see this thing we are asking now, that you must recognize the Biafra referendum. It is going to end in the round table when the stupid and foolish ones have died in Biafra land. Many of those terrorists they are sending, they are going to die, all of them in Biafra land. You cannot just come to kill us and we watch you and fold our arms to watch you kill our women and children. It's not possible.
Only one, under his leadership, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. Anybody that is confusing anyone or telling you there is another, no, there is nothing. There's just one, recognized by His Excellency Simon Ekpa. And we can pray. Once he has that communication, Biafrans, we understand that Obato Obie does not take no crap from nobody. No matter who you are, you must respect that authority. That authority is the only thing that can protect all of us.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program wherever you are watching from. I urge you to please kindly like and share to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that is close to you. This is the time for radical evangelism. Let us continue to push this message across to the whole world. You are all welcome to this very platform, a platform that belongs to the United States of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, under the command and control of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. As you are seated, please watch closely to this very platform, and every information we disseminate are exactly and correct. Informations coming directly from the office of the United States of Biafra. Please watch closely and listen. In this program, you are going to hear from our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, on how she responds to the blackmail and propaganda from some of the media members in the United States of Biafra who are pushing lies and confusing Biafrans with wrong information. Please, listen to her information and you'll be glad you did. Let's hear her.
Just want to quickly respond to that. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is where he is today because of the people that pretended to be looking for this struggle with him. Our Owazurike was in jail, in DSS custody. He gave up the struggle because of people that pretended to be in this struggle with him, that went with the politician when he was in jail to talk to him. That was how Owazulike gave up. Because those that he trusted came with this politician and they told him, Oga, just forget this. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu is where he is today because of those he trusted around him, pretending to be looking for Biafra with him. Our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is where he is today because of those pretending that they are looking for this struggle with him. One thing everyone listening to me here today have to know: the Nigeria state will always use somebody close to the leader of this struggle to derail whatever we are doing. It is important for Biafrans to know that you have to be careful in this struggle. Do not let somebody use you. Like our Prime Minister always say, you may be in a clique, you may be in a gang, but you may not know who was paid among that group to derail and initiate the others. Sometimes I listen to some Twitter spaces and you hear some people talk, and you know that these individuals are outrightly maybe Yoruba people or Fulani people, but you have them talking with Biafrans that are just dancing along with, oh, let's go get her, kill him, kill her. He doesn't. You need to know that the Nigerian state uses Biafrans, Igbos, to destroy Igbos. If you don't know that, I want you to start thinking about that today. Fulani has no power. Hausa has no power against the Biafrans. Fulani has no power against. Tinubu has no power against Biafrans. Even Christopher Musa. Southeast governors have no power against Biafrans. South governors have no power against Biafrans. But Biafrans that work with them, the Biafrans they bribe, are the ones that derail the restoration of Biafra. In a group of, let me say, 50 people, Musa may decide to pay only 2 people in that group. Only 2. Or maybe sometimes only 1. Give him millions of dollars or pounds. Just 1 or 2 individuals in every step of this restoration. That's what they do. It's not hearsay. Again, a lot of us are friends cut across the whole country. They pay 1 or 2 individuals. And what does these people do? They pay them with that money. They now sweep those that goes with them, manipulate those that will go with them, bribe those that will go with them. And that's how you keep having obstruction in the restoration of Biafra. It is the duty of every Biafran to know when somebody who pretends or who genuinely is following the struggle. It is the duty of every sensible Biafran to know when such individuals derail. It is so easy for them to derail, either based on what they say, based on what they do, based on comments they make. It is the duty of us to discover when a true, genuine Biafran derails. And when they derail, what do? We watch them. We have to be conscious. We have to be cautious with them. Because if you don't do that, you might end up like our leader Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa or Owazurike or even Ojukwu. Biafrans have seen so much over the years that it is the duty of every genuine Biafran to discover when a genuine Biafra derails. And when that individual derails, and you want to treat it as business as usual, then you are encouraging that individual. And that's what Biafrans are doing right now. I take an example. Our own Ada Diorama. Again, she says certain things which ordinarily nobody, no genuine Biafra will agree with what she's doing. And when she started having problems or comments or repercussions on what she did, some people would think, oh, it's Dr. Orabueze that did it. It was Dr. Orabueze that removed her from platform. I never told anybody to remove Dr. Ada Diorama from any platform. But what I want to tell you is that Biafrans, genuine Biafrans, they know once you misstep, if I misstep today, I expect every genuine Biafra right against me, curse me, take me out, put somebody else there. That is what Ohamadike have said. That is what our prime minister have always said. So when somebody derails, either by their comments, either by the things they do, either somebody that is held at a very high esteem. All of a sudden, the person derails. And that's what it's called. It's derailing, nothing more, nothing less. It is the duty of every Biafran to call that individual to order. Because hopefully the person have a genuine plan, just like Adadorama. I believe she has a genuine intention. She has a genuine intention. And I forgive her. I believe that there is nothing, whatever she has said against me, it's not about me. It's not about me. Anything anybody says against me in this struggle today, it's not about me, because when you watch those individuals, whatever they say against me, they will say it against Obatobie, they will say it against Nnamdi Kanu. So it's not about me. But when they derail, it is our duty to find out who derails, and it is our duty to also give that person the treatment of derailment, because if you don't do that, the person will think that what he or she is doing is normal, and they will just come back to the struggle and just like nothing happens. No, a lot of harm was done. A lot of damage was done. And sometimes people do this damage based out of emotion. Okay, you want the emotion, but there is a reason when this torch is handed down from one person to the other. It wasn't handed over to you. It was handed down from somebody to somebody, and somebody to some. There is a reason for that. That reason you don't know. You don't know. That's why the PM will always say, what you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger. When you think you know it, when you think you can use somebody's name or use the man on ground name to manipulate or to try to think you're the good person, you are the one that will pay the price. Because at the end of the day, you do not have a clue on the relationship between this government or between the person that is being handed over the struggle and those people on ground. You will always fail. You will always be on the losing end. And that is why it's good to follow the leadership. Even though you think you know it, follow the leadership. There's a reason when somebody hands over leadership from somebody to another person. There is a reason why our leader Nnamdi Kanu handed it over to PM Simon Ekpa. There is a reason why our PM Simon Ekpa handed it to Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. There is a reason for that. If you do not respect that, you will get yourself into problems. It's not about, oh, they gave us surrogate, they don't give us surrogate. As long as the prime minister did not give you that surrogate, you must respect that person that he gave it to. And also know that that person could be at a very big risk, which you have no clue. You have no idea. You just sometimes talk. You don't know what people go through, either privately or publicly. You have no clue. You take it for granted because you think you know her, because you think you can do what she do, because you think, oh, who the hell is she? Is it not this? Let me do that. No, there is a reason why the prime minister said, you take it, hold it for me until I come out. There's a reason for that. Once you go against that, Biafrans will give it to you. Wotowoto Promax. There's no two ways about it. There are no two ways about it. It's not about me. You will get it from Biafrans. When Biafrans abandoned DOS and started following our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, nobody told them to do that. As Biafrans are following Dr. Orabueze today, in contrast to some individuals floating around everywhere doing juju on air and all that, there is a reason for that. You must respect that. It's not about who you know about Obie, it's not about that. And that's what I keep telling people. You don't know nothing. You don't even know about Obie. You do not even have a clue. When you think you know Pierre Simon Ekpa, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. You don't know him. Because if you know him, you must respect that order that he gave. That is the beginning of everything. That order that he gives, follow this individual until he comes out. If you deviate 1 inch from that, you do not have respect for Odogu. You don't even know him. Because when he steps out today, the first question he will ask you, did you get that order? Then you'll be like, oh, I got that order. But once you put that but, Odogu will give you the Wotowoto Promax treatment. So that means you don't even know him. So again, we will continue to forgive each other. We will continue to work with each other. I forgive Adadi Orama. She's somebody that have a very good spirit. I see her as a sister. I see her as somebody who is genuinely for this struggle. But when she deviates or derails and start listening to these non-entities hanging around out there, and it's just like me today, in the position I hold in this struggle, tomorrow I will come out and start acknowledging some riffraffs in this struggle that they may, and you start comparing Simon Eber. You start comparing the person he gave the power with riffraffs that you see they have nothing to offer in this struggle except the money that the Nigerian state has given them to derail what we are doing. Once you get in that boat, you are gone. You are gone. There are no two ways about it. And the stage where we are right now, we are no longer in the stage where we want to have mercy, or we want to start trying to see it, or we're trying to, knowing what Nigeria state does and how they use individuals that are inside the struggle to destroy the struggle. But again, like I keep saying, I thank Biafrans for knowing the truth, for seeing the light, and making sure that these deceivers do not breathe. They won't breathe in this struggle. Thank Biafrans for that. And I'm very, very happy. Mostly our angels on ground, 100% knows where the cap is right now. So again, it is so easy to say forgive and forget and all that, but I also want Biafrans to just be alert. Again, are just tired, or maybe you felt that you're disappointed in what happened to Obatoke, or what happened to our leader Nnamdi Kanu. It is okay to just keep quiet. It is okay to say, you know what, I'm just tired. This thing happening, I don't want to be part of that anymore. Let me wait. You can say that to 1 or 2 of your friends privately if you have respect for what Obato will be established. But coming out publicly to say you are not going to do something until Obato Obie, I promise you, when Obato Obie comes out, you will be in the trash. You'll be in the trash of this struggle. That's a promise I'm giving you. I bet you some people everyone comes out and said the relationship they have with all the Obatobie, they were telling they were doing this. But again, you don't know, you have no idea who our Prime Minister Simon Eber is. Again, like I said, I love Adadi Orama. She's my sister. I forgive her for whatever she has done in the past. When she goes to tell Otunkezinono that when they do their donation, let them go and donate it directly to Butusa. I tell you, when you go, the general will even tell you, go back to Dr. Orabueze, whatever you have to do. But I'm very, very happy that Otunkezinono told her that is not going to happen, and they came to donate their money to the United States of Biafra. That is leadership. That is leadership. You don't jump the train because you think you know it, or you've had 1 or 2 discussions with Obatobi. All of a sudden it blows your hair. You don't know nothing. Again, I welcome everyone. We will continue to work together. We will continue to go home in the next 6 to 8 months. But any individual, anybody, regardless of who you are, that thinks you can come out and talk anyhow or do anyhow or try to manipulate Biafrans or lie to Biafrans, like the one that said Dr. Orabueze is in Finland, and the crazy one, the sick one that went to pull a picture of 2019 and say it's 2020. These are sick individuals, very sick individuals. So if you are a genuine Biafran, a true Biafran, and you make room for any of these individuals, you are going to get the same treatment from Promax. And I keep telling people, the ocean cannot get you drowned if you don't go near the ocean. The ocean, you can never get drowned in an ocean if your leg is not near the ocean. And I encourage all Biafrans, do not put your leg near that. Don't go near the ocean. When you go near the ocean, you listen to them, somehow you'll be drowned. So as long as you don't go near the ocean, Osimiri will never ever carry you. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much, Biafrans.
May Chukwu Okeke continue to guide our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu Okeke continue to guide our Liberation Army. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne.